Hello guys. Hello guys, welcome back on my YouTube channel. I'm back again with another video. Thank you God, thank you God, thank you God, thank you God. Like thank you God. I have so much to say. That's why I keep saying thank you God, because I feel lighter. So that was my concern about making this video. I felt a little bit whatsoever. So guys, I'm just gonna channel this. I'm gonna make a video about a dark wizard, the Lord Ring, the Lord Teddy, the Lord Ring. You see, she's trying to quiet me. So be patient with me. I want you to be patient with me because some of the downloads that God gave me, I'm having like difficult to translate them because they are visions. So as they are visions, they tend to, I have to be on the same consciousness in order for me to be able to translate them. So I know people who have to watch this. I'm not saying that you'll be able to translate. If I don't get to translate this dream in terms of in the right way, I want you to translate in your own way, because at the end of the day, as much as I got this download, I'm grateful, but at the end of the day, whatsoever. But this one, it's not a download that need translation, that need to be translated. So I'm talking about Empress Lilian today. Empress Lilian has been shading the marine kingdom, because obviously in our society they have a problem with marine kingdom, because they are jealous of people who can connect with mermaid, people who can see mermaid, people who can dream of mermaid. And she's shading whatsoever, not just people who offer some sort of a religion. They hate mermaids because mermaid don't come into anyone. But at the same time, there are mermaids that are being used in a dark forces, like just like Beyonce. Beyonce is using mermaids in a dark way. So Empress Lilian has been shading marine world because she had an issue. She can't connect with the marine world, so she had to be shady toward the marine world because she can't connect. And Empress Lilian is a dark witch. She's a dark witch. She is not an empress. She's not empress. I kind of hate the fact that I have to use the word Empress Lilian, because she's not an empress. Empress Lilian has been shading healers that use sacrifices. When I'm talking about healers that use sacrifices, I'm talking about healers. For example, I'm from South Africa. So since I'm from South Africa, there are healers who, whenever they're doing cleansing, they will need chicken, they will need cows, they will need goats, sheep. It depends on the sacrifice that is supposed to be done, and this sacrifice is for cleansing. For me, in our black community, especially in Africa, we have, when they're doing a cleansing, when a family died, they do a certain ritual, and this ritual, the ancestors tell which thing they need to be used. Maybe like a sheep, maybe they need a slaughter of a sheep whatsoever. She's been shading those healers because she can't connect. She doesn't understand why these healers are doing that. Because she doesn't have a knowledge of healers, because healers, it's sacred. This information is sacred. She hates the fact that she can't get in. But I'm not saying that because she's a dark witch, she can't have another way of sacrifice. But she does kill people. She does sacrifice. My ancestors show me that she killed the FBI is on her. FBI, like a people of authority, is on her. I've been shown that Empress Lilian is being investigated. She's one of the people that, like, what I'm trying to say, Empress Lilian was talking about herself throughout the videos about tarot readers who are working with other people to whatsoever. It's her. She's talking about herself. And in this vision that I saw, Empress Lilian was actually the people of authority. It was more like FBI. The word came up, it was FBI, that is on her. She's being watched. She's being watched by FBI. So Empress Lilian is linked to people who are killing animals, wild animals, because the FBI found out something on her house or whatever the place that but it was more like in her house. They find tooth of a tiger or lion. That tiger or tooth of a tiger of a lion, which is a wild animal. Wild animals are reserved, so they're not supposed to be killed for no reason, unless maybe we're protecting yourself. But in order for you to be able to kill lion or tigers, you're supposed to be in their place. So Empress Lilian went to those reserved places to kill this animal. They slaughter these animals, they kill for whatever, I don't know, maybe they sell their skin, but it was a purpose of selling. She's part of they're working together in group. She was working with her mother, uncle, those one I should be showing the family man, the uncle, mother, and what's of the show. She's have a relationship with her mother because both of them, they are demonic. They get along very well. She's lying. The thing that she's been talking about, the fact that her mother is just this, she was taking my experience as if it's her own experience, and also other divine kids who were not aware that Empress Lilian was stealing from them. She was stealing ideas from us. She's stealing our ideas. She, every time when you dream, and Empress Lilian, you know you dream, why God will allow chosen one to know each other's dream, because dreams are sacred. Nobody's supposed to be involved in other people's dreams, unless you are a wizard, unless you're a dark wizard. You were spying on us, because Empress Lilian is spying on us. I've been shown that she's used mirror magic, and in this mirror magic, she used mirror magic. I saw her mattress, between her mattress as well as like a bed, a mattress, and as well as a base. There's a base when you obviously a bed, like those bed, they have base and well as mattress. So in between she put something help like those potion, whatever, and then she sleep with a mirror. I don't know, like how they show me in the vision. She put a mirror under her. I don't know whether she put under the bed, but I also been shown that she put something under bed. I don't know, hair. It's something that has to do with hair. There's hair. I don't know how she put hair, and she also, this mirror, she sleep on this mirror. I don't know, like she in a vision she showed me that the mirror, she put this mirror under the bed. That's why she's able to trap our own dreams. That's why she's able to see our dreams, because no chosen one is supposed to see other people's, like we're not supposed to see other people's dream unless people are spying on us. That's why God sometimes send dreams to our enemies, because our enemies are on our energy. They are trying to spy on us, and God will show that this person will be rich, this person will be loved. Was a brag about us. Like we are the chosen one, the God's children. We are the sacrifices. We're like Jesus. Do you remember Jesus was used to sacrifice for sake of people? But for me, I never resonate with Jesus that much. Not because he never existed. I know he's existed because he's been around. He's been around me. I don't know how he looked like, but I do know that he's not a white guy. I just know intuitively that he's not a white guy. Maybe one day we show himself. I don't know, but he's not a white guy. So Empress Lilian, okay, Jesus, and you know Jesus, he was a sacrifice to free God's children, right? As he was a sacrifice of, someone's watching me. He was a sacrifice for God. We are also sacrificed. That's why God is using us as a bed, because God allowed me to watch Empress Lilian to the point that I saw in my dreams, but he told me that I should not trust him. But at the same time, the information that I will learn, because the information that I will learn from me is the information that I will have to talk about here. And also because she's trapping divine people, I saw that some girls, I'm not the only girl that she's been trapping. We're not yet 10. The energy that she's been using, the energy that she's been spreading of divine feminine, the energy that she's trying to embody, the energy of other divine feminines. I'm not the only one who's been stealing from. But the nose ring that she's doing, she stole it from me. She said in a recent video that God is telling her spiritual team is telling her to lock her, because she's trying to steal my essence. I saw her body shape shifting to mine, and she said, amazing. God let her experience how to be a divine feminine, and she made her have second psychics and whatsoever. When we're a divine child, when people are around you, they tend to be influenced by your energy, because we tend to embody that energy. It's easy for us to be whatsoever. It's easy for us to influence people quite influentially. We tend to, sometimes people think things that we're thinking about. We tend to have that vibe. And then Empress Lilian got to experience that, because why? God was supposed to make her feel like she's winning. I saw her, she's not winning. I saw that she's going down, and I saw a lot of people, a lot of you will be free after I mentioned a lot of things that I saw. Let me just go deep. I'm having like I'm nervous because my phone, like I'm recording with, it's tend to act up, and the electricity in South Africa is giving like a shitty vibe because obviously it's go down and stuff. So Empress Lilian has been shading healers that use sacrifices because she doesn't know that other healers are called to do that. She's jealous of that because she can't have that secret information. Empress has been digging about South African healers, especially South African, let me just say also African healers, because she even mentioned King Shaka, because King Shaka was at the time guiding me. Yes, King Shaka, she was stealing my ideas in my head, because sometimes I was like, oh my god, I have this energy of King Shaka, and then Empress Lilian said it in her video that we have ancestors of King Shaka and stuff. She was stealing from me. She was still in the way. She was also talking about the fact that she's going to Africa and stuff, blah 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 blah, which is bullshit. She's not going to Africa. She's going to jail. Empress Lilian's going to jail. The video that she's making lately about jealousy is actually what jealousy is what she's talking about her. She was trying to mirror jealous. She can make you feel like you are jealous of him. She have I don't like, I've never in my life, like I feel like when I come across Empress Lilian right now, I'm having a smell of a bad animal smell. It's disgusting smell. Empress Lilian can make you feel like you are the one who's feeling these things that you are feeling. She was trying to mirror me as someone who's jealous, because I made a video about fake prophets and I mentioned that Empress Lilian doesn't like me. And I said I have a lot of dreams about it, but I kept quiet because God wanted me to be quiet about it. Because I had to make her believe that she's winning, but she's not. And I know that I mentioned a lot in that, and Empress Lilian, she was, the reason her body keep shape shifting. Obviously, yes, they are doing spell work. You don't have to be a chosen one to be done a spell work on you. You just have to be an existing person, because Empress Lilian is a Lord Ring of tarot ring, of tarot cards. She's a genius in terms of doing dark wizard. She's on top. So far on the internet, she's on top. She's the one who was, even people who are really divine, who get this download, who work for God, they are not being recognized because of Empress, because Empress also do spell work on them to attack them, to die down. I mentioned that Empress is working with group, and I won't be surprised to work with government too. I won't be surprised with working other people, because I saw her in a dream. She was having a dining with Beyonce. She was having fun with Beyonce. And also, like, the reason why she was keeping telling that Beyonce is demonic and stuff, blah 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 blah, she wanted us not to say it, because our mouth was powerful enough to make Beyonce shake. Because yes, Beyonce has been, like, you know, she's been investigated, and also like something going on with investigation about Beyonce, and also the taxi, like, and also Adidas still dropped it because she didn't want a divine person to speak on, because our voice is enough to make whatsoever. And also there was a time that Empress Lilian stole my voice. She was trying to steal my voice to the point that I even commented. I was like, oh my god, her voice is changing. And then I didn't realize that she was stealing my voice. And every time you every time that you ever complimented Empress Lilian, it was a time that you recognize something that she stole from you. Maybe look, you complimented her hair, how tapped in she is. She was tapping in your energy. You were a source of her creativity, a source of her YouTube channel. You were a source of everything. Every time that you ever complimented on Empress Lilian, it was a time that was stealing something from you. You had me right. We complimented, oh my god, your skin was over. That's when she stole from you. She's stealing from divine people. She's stealing from divine people. And I mentioned that she does have psychics, but her psychics are not the psychics of a chosen one. She is one of a dark lord of a dark ring, like the download that I got, the ring leader. They said she's a ring leader, because I saw in a dream she's the one leading this group too. Because she knows this stuff, and her mother is involved, her uncle is also involved, and other people that I don't know. But she's in group. She's doing group. And I also saw her. She had friends. We saw that she was trying to mimic us. Because a lot of us chosen one, we don't have friends. But she had to act like she doesn't have. She does have friends. She do wicked shit with those friends she have. The reason why she's been the thing is, Empress, everything that she said, cursing the karmic, she was cursing the chosen one. Every time when she was cursing the karmic, she was cursing us. But where every time she, yes, every time she was cursing, she things about, she was cursing us, because a lot of us chosen one, we are broke. Okay, I'm the broke one. Let me just be specific. I'm the chosen one who's not afraid to tell you that my current situation financially, I am not able to travel a lot. I'm able to eat. I'm able to buy things that I need for a month. I'm able to do that. I'm able to live like that. But not every fucking thing. I like, there's so many things I cannot afford. I'm the chosen one who's willing to be honest, because I don't have secret. I don't hide secret. I don't have any fucking secret that I need to be hiding. I don't have anything that I can say, oh my god, people are not supposed to know. No. I walk free. I tend to free my spirit. So Empress, okay. The reason why Empress Lilian was shading healers, or let me just healers, shaman who have karmic children, she doesn't understand the karmic contract. She's demonic like that. She will never understand why God will allow other chosen one to have kids with karmic people, and why God will allow other chosen one to not get pregnant. I'm the chosen one that can get pregnant, and other chosen one who can get pregnant. But she doesn't understand it, because she doesn't have a mystical powers to understand it. She doesn't understand why sometimes God allow people who karmic to impregnate you. It's a soul contract, because I mentioned in my previous video that I have a past life with, in my God showed me my kids that I have in a past life, and the men that I have in a past life, and she showed me that men I have in a past, in this lifetime, the men that I cannot stand. And I mentioned that one of them is he's a South Korean actor. He's very famous. I had a kid with him when I was a Korean woman, and I also had with a white guy. His name was Shane. In this life, his name is Shane. Is Shane Tuna. It doesn't know that, because he doesn't have access to a past life, because I saw that he's demonic, and also he's a narcissist, he's a racist. Meaning most of the time I used to choose karmic partners. So in this lifetime, God was showing me that I'm doing better than I did in the past life. So she doesn't understand that we're product of what is happening in our past life. What we done in the past life. If we choose to transcend energies or whatsoever, we choose to break free the cycle of the past life, and then it won't she doesn't have access to past life, right? She doesn't have access to past life. The only thing she will do, she try to act like it's wrong to have a karmic children, but it's just not true. Where the continuation of what happened in the past life, our past life affect us. How you left off on earth in the previous life, it has to do whatsoever. So don't listen to healers who say past life is not real. Those healers are false, because every chosen one have seen their past life, even though you might not have seen everything, because I see everything. I see things that God want me to see. I'm not God. I will never claim to be God. I'm God in my life. I don't have go around, I'm God, I'm a goddess. No, I can embody those energies, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to go around make other people to believe that I'm God. I as much as I do have power to do that, but I don't abuse my power. So Empress Lilian was abusing her power, because obviously she's a narcissist, a pure narcissist. She's acting like her, she's a goddess or whatsoever. Nah, that bitch is wreck. She's basic as fuck, and she's been attacking me. I saw that. Okay, let me just. I'll mention this one. If I have to make another one, I will make it. But I'm trying to cover I don't know where to make it an hour, like an hour video. What, so much download that I got from about Empress Lilian. It's so much. God want her gone, because I saw in the vision that she was on. In this vision, she was inside sea. As she was inside the sea, she was inside the boat, and the boat, those wood boats, those those small boat that you use. Most of the people who go to fishing, maybe they want to be inside a dam or so. Those small boat, she was inside that, and this small boat was the water was violent toward it. There was turbulence, it was extremely. The water was fighting, and I knew the marine spirit are fighting her, because marine spirits are a creation of God. So God she's in a rock bottom, Empress is about to go down, and yeah, she's going down. I saw that most of you, when I watch this, you walk away from Empress Lilian video because you were already aware that something's off about it, but you didn't know how off is, how she's trying to trap you. Because I saw you, she trapped all of you, including me. I was trapped because God wanted me to believe that she is able to control psychics, because she enjoy controlling psychics. She feel like narcissists, I mentioned that narcissists love people who have a psychic abilities, because they need power, and they know that we have powerful, and energetically they can suck up your energy. You just have to be high vibrationally, and the next it has to be around you. So they like manipulating you to, like, she enjoyed that. Not just when she's doing everything. Kind of, this is kind of necessary smack. Like, I know Magic got the key. Magic got the tea. She does have that smack, as well as Empress Lilian. She does. It be like, she will read, and be like, I don't know how to do it. Like, she will do it, like, and like, and her eyes, like, you see, her eyes have this empty, like, narcissist eyes are empty. The eyes look empty. They used to bother me. I only saw God showed me that why. She told me that I should not trust Empress Lilian, but at the same time I should watch, because she was stealing from us. And she was stealing from us. I was able to get my gift back by watching her, but at the same time I was able to connect with other divine feminine on her, because she was stealing your essence. She was also stealing from other divine feminine. She was also stealing from other divine feminine, and she was stealing from other divine feminine. I was not able to connect with other divine feminine, so I had to connect with her. That's why God approved me to watch it. Another thing, because I have to be part of her downfall, because I'm part of it. I'm all about downfall of people who are fake. Fake leaders need to go. They are existing. Rest in peace, Empress Lilian. Rest in peace. You've been a really be a bad girl. And bad girls, we don't need bad girls anymore. Especially who are lying to who are lying to God's children. You've been doing this for a while now, and God showed me that you've been doing this from 2015, doing tarot card. 2015, and they show me that yes, you've been attacked by spell work and stuff. Blah 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 blah. I know why God was doing that, because at the time I was suffering from asin, which is also, this asin is not a normal asin. It's a spell work that has been thrown at me. Empress is part of it. Like, so many people are throwing spell at me, and I mentioned on a lot of my videos. So Empress Lilian is demonic, and I kind of like that. I thought really I would feel dark. I know that my ancestors are present. The angels have been sent to help me with channeling this, because she's dark. She's dark, and like, when I was getting down, I was like, God, I will be able to channel this, because I even cried. Like, I cried yesterday. I was like, wow. I cried because I was releasing this energy. I also noticed my heart was shifting, because she was trying to make me, she's doing a spell work on the chosen one to make our heart cold, so that we won't meet divine masculine. She's the one, everything that she's been talking about, she's talking about things that she's doing to you. She mentioned that someone's blocking your heart chakra. I'm not saying it's only her. I have a lot of people who are doing witchcraft on me, or who's affecting everything. So most of the time, God will put them together, but I've never mentioned Empress Lilian, because I have to keep it a secret until God is done, which is telling me. Because I've been asking God, is it done to make the getting downloads on Empress Lilian? And she said, I'll get a no, and I'll feel it in my spirit. It's heavy. When it's heavy, I know that I'm not supposed to do something yet. Until when I feel like my feeling a little bit light on my shoulders, or my spirit feel like it's like, I know that it's time, because now I know it's time to make this video. Empress Lilian. Oh, Empress Lilian, she's been shading people, healers who have a karmic children, because she doesn't understand karmic children, how they come about, and why you have this, because she doesn't understand soul contract. Instead, she's stealing your ideas and stuff, because that's the only thing she can do. She's stealing your dreams too. What kind of a chosen one have access to other people's dream? Because dreams are sacred. And even in movies, if you watch movies later as supernatural, you will see that people who are trying to alter dreams of other people is the same people who have ill intention, which is Empress Lilian's doing. Empress Lilian has an ill intention to the children, because she hate us. She wants this gift on herself, but she can't have them. She wants this gift for herself. She can't have them. So her target will always been, she's been doing this for years with her mother. She's been doing this thing for years. Empress Lilian, the reason why she's shedding a lot of her chosen one who are financially broke is because you are able to withstand what she cannot withstand. We are able to stand poverty. She can't do that. That's why she's a prostitute. Yes, Empress Lilian is a prostitute. She go for men who have money whatsoever. The man that she's married to, he's a chosen one. I saw that he blinded him, but now he's getting free. I saw that he is starting to get his energy back. Because in the vision, in the dream, I saw that she was sleeping with Empress Lilian, and then the guy has light, like he shows so much light in his skin, in everything. He's so healthy, he whatsoever. And then the bed, it was the side where he sleep. There was so much light and whatsoever. And then the side with Empress Lilian, he has flies, and it was dark, and she was like a dark, everything with her was dark. Meaning Empress Lilian is sucking out this guy, and this guy has been not touching Empress Lilian. He's been not having sex with Empress Lilian. You know what the first dream I have of Empress Lilian? The first dream that I have of Empress Lilian, okay, let me just be honest. I've been honest for this past 26 minutes of this video. So the reason why Empress Lilian don't like me, I mentioned that Empress Lilian, she don't like me because God protected me from her. She made her believe that I'm gay until like God showed me that, until like she realized I'm the chosen one for real, because she started to be obsessed with me. I've been seeing it, but I've acting like I don't see it. I didn't want to cast because God, like, she was really dark at the time. If I did, I would have like sickness. Maybe the hair spell could work temporarily, because God was trying to protect me from this sickness, because I'm not supposed to eat anything from pharmacy. Not at all. Like I'm not supposed to get any healing from pharmacy or anything that is medical, Western medicine. I'm not supposed to receive any medicine from that. So God was protecting me from all the spell work she was sending me. So the first dream that I have of Empress Lilian, it was like I was in Trinstead, the country that she's residing on. Trinstead, yes, the country, which is like an island. Yes, I was in that country. It was like I stayed there for, I don't know for how long. It was like I belonged to that country. And then when I belonged to that country, I was dated her husband. Yes, I dated her husband. And then we separated. When we separated, there was no bad blood, there was no cheating, not lies, or whatsoever, early treatment. The guy, he have a beautiful aura. Like, he had a beautiful aura. Even I had a beautiful aura. The reason we broke up, it was because I had business that I need to take off from outside the country. I was traveling, so the distance was impossible for us to be together. I even said, I feel like it's better if we break up rather than us staying together. If like staying together, that we don't even know the future. So we were freeing each other. It was like a beautiful connection, but how it ended, I even said, oh my God, it's the first time that I had like, I wish I had exes that are healthy like this when I break up with them, instead of doing what they are doing. So this guy, the Empress Lilian's man that she's married to, he's a chosen one. She trapped him. She trapped him, and Empress Lilian just does nothing in that house. Okay, let me continue about this dream. And then after a year of breaking up with that guy, after a year of being out of the country, and when I came back to visit him. When I came back to visit him, Empress Lilian stopped me. She came in between us. It was like I saw the guy, and the guy, when I see him, he couldn't recognize me, but he didn't have his power on him. Like, he didn't have power. Empress didn't have more power in terms of like, she came, like, I was happy that I just wanted to see how he's doing. It was like it's a dream, y'all. It's a dream. So it was like I was happy to see the fact that I see him, but I was so excited to see him because it's been a year and stuff. It was like that. And then Empress come between us, and she was like a mean bitch. And I was like, she gave me Beyoncé energy. Do you know when Beyoncé is trying to protect her ugly man, the just cheating bastard? She gave me that vibe, and I was like, okay. I didn't understand that dream. Why? Like, I said to God, what the fuck? Why would God make me dream of that? I knew, but it was the first dream. Mind you, I've been watching Empress Lilian from May 2022, and then it's June now, it's 2023. I've been watching Empress Lilian for a year to do this investigation because God wanted me to investigate her. But at the same time, he also hide the fact that one day I'll be doing this. I didn't know that because God is smart. He knew that I would sleep, or he knew that Empress Lilian will find out, because at the time Empress Lilian was able to trap my dreams. Because Empress Lilian sometimes we get my dreams, sometimes she doesn't get it, and I saw her getting angry in a dream state that, why can't I get all her dreams? Every time, sometimes I see you, sometimes I don't see you. Like, she was trying like a demon. Like, why are you hiding? Why can't I see you? Why I can't see? Because God was trying to make like she's winning. She would make her see my dreams. Sometimes she won't see my dreams. Like, she was like, let me notice when Empress Lilian is talking about our dreams, the one that she stole, the one that she saw on the dream, she doesn't know how to translate them. She translates oppositely. There was a time that she stole my dream, where I was dreaming of Rihanna. Around February, and this dream, she did a reading on Pisces, and I commented on when she did this reading, she mentioned that there's someone who's pregnant in your business. It was a Pisces reading, and then she's doing spell work and stuff, and she was picking up on exactly that, because obviously she's trapped our dreams, she trapped our ideas, she trapped like the chosen one, divine feminine that I saw, and also men, but mostly it was female that she's trapped, the divine feminine, because she was trying to embody our energy. She doesn't have that energy. The thing that you see, the things we're complimenting is complimenting ourselves on her, because a narcissist is like that. When you are around narcissist, you compliment yourself on them. The thing that you compliment on the narcissist is you. It's your character. It's what you see in yourself. It's something that you embody. But they act like you don't have it. Instead, they act like it's yours. So, God went me to speak on this. Okay, and that was a dream that I had on Empress Lilian, where I had to be in that country whatsoever, and then she blocked me, and then I woke up. Oh, I mentioned the Rihanna, and she mentioned that she's in a business and stuff and blah blah blah, and then she's about to lose a child, and then I commented, and I said the opposite, and I got angry energy from her, but she didn't react. She wanted me to silence me so badly. Like, she tried by all means to silence me so badly. Every time when she's cursing people, or like, stop commenting, blah, 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 she's talking to us. The really one, the really divine feminine. She doesn't want us people to find out it's us. She's been cursing us. You know, I'm not the only divine feminine. Like, Haibo, is this talking to me? Yes. She was talking to you, because she doesn't want you to be known. Maybe you also have a YouTube channel. I mean, for me, I personally commented with the YouTube channel whatsoever, because I didn't feel the need to have another secret account. But I'm not saying it's wrong to have a secret account, because protection is real, guys. You need to protect yourself. Sometimes you feel the need to comment, because the reading was so good, but the reason the reading is so good because she was stealing from you. That's why I even said in a fake prophet that Empress Lilian will never feel gaslighted. Obviously, will never feel gaslighted, because she's stealing from you. She didn't know exactly what's going on. She trapped your dreams. She's working with her mother. I was sleeping in bed. As I was sleeping in bed, I was sleeping. Her mother and Empress were looking at me like this. This is how they see us. This is how they see our dreams. I was sleeping, and then they're able to scan everything. Empress Lilian, every idea that I have, maybe I would think of a clothes that I want to purchase. Empress Lilian will have that clothes. I would think of the color that I want to have in my clothes, or whatsoever the color that my ancestor said I should buy. And then right now she got yellow nails. It's a color that my ancestor told me that I should buy something that is yellow. But she doesn't know what exactly, because she's still it. But she doesn't know what God doesn't show everything. Why she said yellow around me. But she will look, and people will compliment on her, because it's energy from God. It's energy from God. You'll find yourself complimenting even the clothes. I'm like, I've even said, hey, God, I'm crazy. I got to the point that I have to stay away from her content in April this year. I was like, God, this is too much. Everything that I think, did I say Beyonce? Obviously, they're working together, and Beyonce and Empress are the same thing. Shit. So, Empress Lilian, everything that I think, because of this skin bras that she's been wearing, the Puma, Adidas, whatsoever, it was my idea. I wrote down that I need a skin bra from this brand, and then I saw it. I even like when I visited an online store, and I was like, okay, now I'll buy them next month. And then when I saw all in person, I didn't have any chance to buy them anymore. I didn't feel guided to buy them anymore, because God was sabotaging Empress Lilian too. She made me have ideas of whatsoever, and then Empress Lilian will have it, and she will look good in it, because it's like she was stealing me. She was trying to be me. She was trying to be me. Empress Lilian was trying to be, and I'm not the only one who she was stealing her dreams. Go and watch one of my video and see how I translate my dreams, how I translate the things that I see, and how Empress Lilian is translating. She's not able lately. She's been saying she's shading dreams, like dream state dreams. She's shading dreams because God block her from knowing our dreams, and sometimes God make her twist our dreams. Yes, God was twisting her dreams on her. She would like, for example, I would dream of Rihanna, and then Empress would dream of Rihanna in a good way, and I would dream of Rihanna in a bad way. She was twisting her dreams on purpose. She wanted to fuck herself up, and she did. Now that's why lately she's been shading like dream state. She don't channel anything more on the dream state, because she knows she's in danger. She knows that we are catching up. We're catching up with her, because God is on her veil. I mean, she's like, obviously she's on her. That's why she's been fucking up her dreams. God is so smart, guys. Like, yo, that man is so smart. Like, I don't understand people who believe that God doesn't exist. So, like, on the likes of Empress Lilian, the dream I have of Rihanna that I mentioned, I saw Rihanna having like, she came and still, Rihanna was stealing my album, right? She wanted my creativity. She was asking me about the album, blah 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 blah. She's stealing my creativity in a dream state, as she was trying to do that in a dream state, but she was doing it in real life. It's just that, I mean, I have to see it in the dream state, because dream state is where God revealed everything to me. That look what she's doing to me, look whatsoever, and be aware of this. Like, it's a way I get awareness, because spiritual world is the truth, while the material world is not the truth. It's just a replica of the spiritual world. So because I have access to the spiritual world, everyone have. It's just that a lot of people don't do it in a way in order to realize the spiritual world is the truth. Empress doesn't know that. Lately, she's been shading dreams because God has been fucking up with whatsoever. She'll make it see the dream that, okay, maybe I'm dreaming of Beyoncé, but she'll make her not see what I'm dreaming of about Beyoncé. Instead, she'll pick up on the wrong energy. Lately, she's not sharing dreams anymore. She's shading them, because she noticed that every time I say the opposite, because she was trying to trap my dreams, and then I would say the opposite in my YouTube channel, and she was watching me. I know that she's watching my content. She's trying to figure out how she's not able to see all my dreams. She's not in my consciousness. But the reason why God allow you, because she had to make you believe that you are winning. So that you will fuck yourself up, because you're supposed to fuck yourself up. You're demonic, Empress. So in that like, where I commented that Beyonce, I commented on Rihanna in the dream. Rihanna was stealing my creativity, right? And she was stealing my creativity, and God showed me that she was driving alone. She was driving alone in that car. She almost had, like, there was no transport around that will trigger her to have a car spin on her, or she have an accident. There was no car around. There was no car around. There was no other people around. The weather was gloomy, and I saw that the weather was gloomy. She was driving alone. As she was driving alone, a car had like around, and she was scared, because God was doing it. Was God's way of. It was karma from God for trying to steal from me. And then I commented, Rihanna, like, Empress Lilian was reading on that. She was like, and then I commented, and I was like, I commented in something like, when she announced that, I heard that she announced that she's pregnant. I know that that child protected her, but she thought the child would die. God would make her fuck it up. She's fucking up more lately. That's why she's no longer talking about celebrity that she see on the dream state, because she was telling us what we see on the dream state. She's not doesn't have access to that. I mentioned that the reason we dream of Sia, I made a video of why you dream of celebrities. She doesn't have a celebrity have a consciousness on its own. It's like the LGBT community. It has consciousness of its own. Everything has a consciousness. It's just that a lot of us will have awareness. No, Empress doesn't have that consciousness. She might dream of a celebrate, maybe it will be something that she won't be able to translate it, because she doesn't have access. She doesn't know how to read dreams. She doesn't have that. That's why she's trapping our dreams. She's trying ideas. Why would God allow secret things to be known by other person? She has been saying, most of you, I saw that you be wealthy, you buying a car and stuff like that. Why would God make us? Why would God make someone who is a reader, who has nothing to do with us, see our dreams? The only time God will show someone that is someone who's in your energy, someone who's stealing from you. God will never. I've never come across a chosen and said, oh my God, I saw your future. No. Do you know what? When I had like a prophet who was a chosen one back in 2017, at the time I didn't know that way. I also have a gift like him. He came to me, he picked me in the crowd, and then he told me that he see me in future and I'll be around our white people. And I'll be around our white people, I will have a constitutional position that is high. And I didn't get that. I was like, me? And I was like, hey, baby, you pick up the wrong energy and stuff. And then it happened, but God only made him see that. He didn't know that I'm moving away from white people. He only saw that. I have a high position, but he didn't say anything else. God will allow people to do that. That's why sometimes you be like, some readers can't read me, because you are not supposed to. Those readers, they're not supposed to know. They're not supposed to read you. Empress was trying to read us, but she can't read us. She can't read everything. God will show what you want to show her, because she's demonic. There's no reader that can read everything unless God trusts him with your information, because they know this one, she won't sabotage you. Because with the minute they find out who you are, they will sabotage you, they steal from you. I'm from the marine spirit, right? I have come from a water. I'm a water child. As I'm a water child, a lot of people are stealing from me. And if you're a water child, they steal from you a lot. Sometimes you have to be connected with water spirit, and they steal from you a lot. You just have to surrender this thing of being revengeful, just because they take a thing from you. You never get out of your divinity. Nobody can steal everything from you. They can steal it for temporarily, just like Empress Lilian. She was stealing for a year. I don't know how many of you been watching. For me, it's been a year. She's stealing for a year, but I can't just someone who steal something for me for a year, and now I have to feel the need to stuck. I will never be stuck because of someone like Empress. Empress for me is just like a cockroach that I need to step on. Cockroach are everywhere. She's a roachy. That's why you can't trust the roaches. But it's fine. That's why you were having difficulty trusting her. That's why you question everything that she said. But when you're coming across someone who's divine, who share information from God's perspective, you will realize you trust some things that they say. With Empress Lilian, we're like, why sometimes you say this, and sometimes like she was giving she was clouding your judgment. She's like, most of the time, Shumon is channeling comic people, like those one who are about kids. Notice how she resonate with that content. She'll be like, like shoving a cat. Maybe you aborted that kid because you you aborted the kids because you didn't want to be that part because she was coming. Because she aborted her kids. She can't give birth. You see, she's trying to block me. I saw that, like, I've dreamed of twice of her, that why she can't have kids. She came to me and she told me that she can't have kids. Obviously, I have a gift of sitting with souls in a spiritual world. Chosen one who have a gift of sitting with people's soul. That's why you understand people better. But we also have it in real life where people who can just see their soul. But I also have a gift in a spiritual world where I can see people, so I can meet their people's soul and see what they wish, what is their desire, because I am trusted with that information. Empress is not being trusted, but she acts like she embodies that. She doesn't have those gifts. she was stealing from you. So in the dream state, she told me that she can't have kids because she aborted kids. She was a religious, people who do things religiously. She was aborting kids religious in the dark places. When I say in the dark places, it was illegal places. Notice how she clinched on the fact that government is trying to control our birth whatsoever, which I understand, but at the same time I also am not against it. The reason why I was not against it, it was I come across a lot of people who are aborting kids. Like it's like I hate people who don't take responsibility, because the fact that you have to abort kids religiously. Okay, maybe you abort the kid for the first time. Okay, I get it. And maybe you reflected on that and then you got a better perspective. Maybe you change your ways. But if you have to do it religious, because Empress Lilian was doing it religiously, she aborted kids. And now the guy that she's married, he's the chosen, right? Because God protects chosen one from having karmic kids sometimes. Sometimes, not all the time. But that guy is chosen. He protected him from ever having a karmic chick. In this life, the guy is not supposed to have a kid with a karmic partner. Empress is a karmic. And that guy is not touching anything. They are not having sex. Look at Empress lately. She's looking depressed. She'll be like, you be cute. She'll be like, you're getting more beautiful. Your body lately is something that a lot of people, you're being honored for. You're taking care of your body. You're taking care of your wife. She's mad because she was trying to steal my body. I exercise, I work hard for this body. I was born with it, but I have to take it off it because God wants us to take care of the things that He gave us. But Empress Lilian is not taking care of her body. You see how she's trying to make you fat. She'll be like, eat everything. I eat everything. I get download. No. A spiritual person you can't eat everything. You can't. You literally cannot eat everything if you're a spiritual person. Especially if you're, let me just say, if you don't have to be a spiritual gift, because at the end of the day, we're all spiritual. At the end of the day, we're all spiritual. You cannot eat everything. Whether you have a spiritual gift or you don't have, you cannot eat everything. You can eat junk, but you have limit with junk. Empress Lilian is pushing us to eat fish. If you're psychic, you know fish is, it's a no. It's a big no. Because spiritually, fish fuck us up. That's why when you in the beginning of your spiritual journey, you will be told which food to avoid. But she's spreading information that is not true because she doesn't have that access, access to the spiritual world. She's been preaching, hey, fish. I see fish. I see a lot of fish. Eat fish. But God was telling me to stay away from fish. She was translating my ideas, things that God was telling me. Hey, I say fish is good for your psychics. Where? Fish and pork, seafood. Let me just say seafood. You've been thrown out of the seafood. Even meat right now. A lot of you will be guided to go vegetarian because meat, they're putting chemicals on meat. Unless maybe you are the type of people who eat organic. Maybe you have your own chickens. Maybe you buy chickens organic. You will, like, the things that I saw in my vision, that in my dreams, I saw someone was putting something on meat. They're doing something on meat. God is guiding me out of, don't eat meat anymore. And I'm like, but God, you know my financial situation, and you know meat is cheaper than other things. I'll be like, you make a plan. Stay the fuck away from meat. Lately, stay away. I'm not saying, but at the end of the day, you have your own brain. I kind of like that. I'm talking to people who have mind. I'm talking to people who are smart. I'm not talking to just a low life like Empress Lilian who cannot translate. She's demonic. She cannot translate things from God because she doesn't embody God energy. She might be partial of God, but she let go of her spiritual journey way back. She doesn't have it. She's been stealing, blah, blah, stealing, talking shit, which is not true. Let me say the point. Empress Lilian has been harvesting my ideas, creativity, and I'm not the only chosen one who know that. Empress Lilian hate me because I remind her of what she done. The reason she hate Divine Feminine who kept their karmic children is because right now she can't have kids. So she projecting. She know that she should have kept her babies, but she chose the dark way because she's demonic. she's expressing the hate on you. Like, hey, God will make you chosen one will never get pregnant. She was stealing my energy at the time because I'm the chosen one who cannot get pregnant. I know that I'm chosen one too cannot get pregnant, but at the time she was on my energy. And I have those ideas since I was a kid. Because God sent those old ideas that I will never get. Because I asked him when I was 5 years, God, I don't want, like, I look around my neighborhood and I saw people are being violent. I saw this man who's supposed to be my father is violent. He's abusing. I'm like, God, don't make me, if I'm still start having sex, don't make me have kids with people who are like my father. I said that. And God honored that. Because every time, I like, when I started having sex, it was something that I will remember vividly. That protection. But at the same time, as much as it was protection, I have this feeling that I won't get pregnant. And Empress harvested energy. Some of you even harvest dreams that happened way back. She will know they have that information because it's still in your consciousness. She's stealing things from your consciousness. And I hate that electricity is gone. Because the video will be dark, but I will able to read because I have phone. I'll keep it, like, let me just use it for now because it's getting dark and my eyesight is so. Empress Lilian don't like me because of my spiritual inheritance. She saw my spiritual inheritance. She don't like me that, and I'm also a divine feminine. So I'm a thorn on the lies. She can sense. No, she doesn't sense. She knows that I'm a divine feminine. As I'm a divine feminine, one day I will see through her. Because divine feminine, even if you currently you'll be clouded by Empress, because some days they have information that you know is settled, and the next thing she doesn't. And the fact that she was able to trap your dreams, maybe you even believe that, oh, maybe I judge her, but you won't trust it because she's a roach, a dead roach, a dirty bitchy. Just be stealing our way of speaking. Dirty bitchy and what, it's us. The people that she's been trashing is us. You do remember when she made a video, she even went as far as show us where she's living. She's living near at the ocean and blah, 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 blah. She was shading me. I'm coming to her because I'm a chosen one. She is not. She was shading like, oh, hi, you can't even show your window of your house. I've never shown a window of my house. She was talking to me. She mentioned a lot of things that I know she was shading me. And I was like, I'm not going to react. Because I know that I'm not going to open my legs and be a prostitute just because my financial situation is weird. Why she want to see my window? What my window has to do with my wisdom? What my window has to do with my special gift? What my window, like, you can tell she's like that child in high school that used to break about things that not important because she doesn't have a soul. What my window has to do with my special gift? What the fact that you don't prepare your bed when you wake up, because most of us are chosen and we're alone and we do things in our bedroom most of the time. What has to do with a special gift that you not prepare your bed? I don't understand people who use and use this information. Like, how can not preparing your bed, maybe like you prepare your bed and then come back and obviously like you don't prepare your bed like neatly. How that affect anything? You know, she was shading people like people who can't cook and blah blah. And she posted her food and I was like, I don't know. I was like, huh? she was like everything that she's been talking negatively. It's either she was shading a chosen one or either she's shading her. She was like, this Kevin can't cook, but she can't cook. She can cook. I'm not a filthy bitch. I'm not a filthy bitch. Your heart is filthy. You have a dirty heart. Empress didn't have a dirty heart. Like, I'm not a filthy bitch. I saw a cockroach. I'm not a filthy bitch. At the time, I was experiencing this cockroach that she's sending on me. She was not the only one though. There were so many people attacking me. This cockroach I'm experiencing, she also experiencing them. Because she was stealing from me. And God was showing that the reason those cockroach flip, it was because Empress Lilian, whatever you're doing won't work. She doesn't know that because she thought it's for coming. Because I'm stepping on the chosen one. God will make you believe that she even went as far as thinking that she's a chosen one. That, yay! The way people lie on themselves to the point that they end up believing their lies. Empress Lilian is that kind of. She lies and lies, and to the point she believes that she's a really chosen one. God will make you fuck you. If you are really shit in the head, she got so much going on in the head. That girl, because sometimes I want to pray for her. Sometimes we're like, I'm just gonna let her be. Empress has been harvesting my ideas. I mentioned the Empress has been projecting her jealousy on me. Okay, Empress have I mentioned that Empress didn't. I don't know what kind of spell where she's able to make you feel like you are the one who's stealing from, you are the one who's jealous of. Like lately, I received that download, like the information. Like, God, I want to stay a week. I don't understand this energy. Why would I be jealous of Empress Lilian? I was like, I took my the whole week not watching a video, and then that's when I clear up my energy. I was like, I was not jealous of him. She's doing this to me. She can project that with thinking you're jealous of Empress Lilian, but no. I'm talking to divine feminine. I'm not talking to other people who want to be divine. She's doing that. She wants you she wants you to be like you are the one who have issue. Because now she knows. I saw her, she's painting around the house. Because I told this telepathically that I'm on you. I said it, Empress Lilian, I'm on you. Because I know you can read my code, what I'm going to say. Yes. But she's nervous. She doesn't know what God is revealing to me. Because she's silencing in my dreams. Like I've been seeing a kegel wall, which is a spiritual, what is it? Spiritual spy that she's been sending to make me forget the dream. And it worked. That spy did its job. Did its job because the spy was this thing that she sent the spiritual spies. You remember the dream at the minute when you're taking your whatever you want to write down those dreams, you forget them. I experienced that like a few of her dreams, or like every time of like I knew that she was doing something wicked, but I couldn't remember exactly. But I knew she was wicked. She had the spell, the same spell as the Kardashian, because the Kardashian had dream of them, and then the next thing I don't remember. When I was tracking whatsoever, I know that there was something that was done in something like a ritual. There were so many of them, but I couldn't remember what was happening. She can have the spell that will make you forget your dreams because she was doing that. She knows that I'm on her. I saw the painting. She even asked me, what God showed you? Like, God showed me that, look at the beach. Like, she was painting in the house. Like, if she's trying to find out what God is revealing to me. God told me that she protect everything that everything that I see. Empress Lilian doesn't have assisted information that I'm sharing. She doesn't know how much I know. Because God protected this vision. God protected these dreams to not to be shared with anyone. So Empress Lilian has been projecting on me that I'm the jealous one. She really show all her teeth. Yes. You never see Empress. Nope. Because she's demonic. It's just like you saw when she was trying to like she used to look like a rat. She really saw it. Looked at her like no teeth. She was trying to attack my teeth too because my teeth bother me. I don't know how his teeth look like. I only saw this like this much. I only saw his teeth this much. I don't know everything. She really show her teeth because she's evil, and her eyes are sneaky. Her eyes are like a red. You know when red like that. She know that when red eyes, and I'm telling you that I know that Empress is garbage, but I needed more information because I needed to conclude and be like, yeah, she have a spirit of sabotage. Yes, she have a spirit of sabotage. Lately, like she's coming on my dreams, telling me what I should be. She trying for almost to sabotage me in the men department. She want me to go back to my ex. She's coming on my dreams and telling me that I should go back to my ex. My ex is my soulmate. And then she said the other woman is the Empress. When I say this woman is Empress, this woman she's calling Empress, she's an actress. She's a South African actress, and this actress, God showed me that she's like my cousin. My cousin was is the type of bitch who don't work for anything. She believed that men supposed to provide for everything. She's like that. she's telling this person is an empress. Like, she have a spirit of sabotage. And I was like, eh? She was telling me in the dreams, like, she's an empress. This one is an empress. And I'm like, you're lying. And I waited. God showed me the why. Because sometimes she would try to alter your dreams, and you'll be like, it doesn't add up. Because that woman, like, for me personally, I would just I would scan her like, she's not divine, this one. Like, I'm talking about the actress that she was telling me she's what. She was telling me to go back to my ex because apparently I have a connection with the man that she's dating right now, the man that she's married to. And God showed me that the reason why Empress is working hard on a YouTube channel every time and now and then, that man is detaching from her. Her husband is detaching from. She buried herself with. They show me that she buried herself with the phone. Empress, she's on a phone most of the time. That's why she's been lately, but she's been having a difficulty of creativity because got my spiritual team block her from accessing my information. And now I saw her going ballistic. She went as far as trying to kick my mouth so that I would shut up, because she knows that I know. And she knows that I'm on her, because I told the typical that I'm on you, because I know she can read that. I saw her going ballistic. I have like a flashback of, do you remember Puff Daddy or P Daddy? There's the American, when I don't know, there was a clips of him. She was throwing things on the table. I saw Empress going that lunatic, like throwing things on the table, like kicking on the table. Her demonic spirit is affected because she can't have access to my information anymore. God was like, I gave you enough time, but now it's time for you to go. So she's blocking her from ever knowing anything going on my dreams. So she really show all her teeth. Okay, I mentioned she have a spirit of sabotage. I mentioned that she's telling me to go back to her ex because apparently, I don't know why, but I feel like I have this connection with her man, and I won't be sorry her man is my husband. Because I was looking forward to go to meet him again in a dream state, but Empress Lilian blocked me. And her man is on a feminine energy because Empress Lilian is embodying a masculine energy. And this masculine energy that Empress Lilian is embodying is toxic. The reason why this man is feminine is because it's toxic. The thing is there are people who are feminine, but their feminine energy it's their core energy. You can be feminine whether a man or a woman, but it can be your core energy. But sometimes it can be your toxicity. Like, for example, I'll make example with Esther Brock. Esther Brock is in a feminine energy because she's toxic. Rihanna is on a masculine energy because she's toxic. I mean, except he is toxic. I don't know why I interpret the like he and she thing. So Empress has been okay. I mentioned that she has a spirit of sabotage. I saw her a few times giving me advice that are wrong, and she doesn't know how to translate her dreams because they are not hers. That's why whenever you were like, but she was like, lately she would she was having access to my dreams, like you have kids. Oh, God is giving you kids, but in the dreams my enemies were making me have karmic kids. But she's like, yeah, I'm gonna have, like, lately she's sabotaging the shit out of you. She's coming. If she feels so coming, you'll be like, hey, boo, but I didn't have dream. Like, you'll be like, you're getting married, but the dream that you had with married, it was not a good one. It was more like dead. Because marriage in a dream can symbolize seeing yourself getting married. It can symbolize death too. Or maybe you are married to yourself. You are married to your demonic ways. When I say demonic, maybe you're married to your karmic ways. You need to break free from a karmic way. Like, it can symbolize a lot of things, but you only have that information. You're getting married. I would laugh. I was like, fuck. She's like, I got to a point I was just switch off it. Like, this girl is leading me to a wrong way, leading me to a wrong path. She mentioned that she translated. Okay, I mentioned lately she's been discouraging people about their dreams. She doesn't want us to see our dreams because she knows what's going on. She can't take our dreams anymore. She can't see everything in our dreams anymore. God is blocking her from that. That's why she's discouraging us to act like her dreams are not real. Lately, she's been like, I'm not dream state. I saw Rihanna, but she can't translate what she saw in Rihanna because I was the one who dreamed of Rihanna. She was able to pick up on the fact that I dreamed of Rihanna. but she can't translate. She can't tell what she saw, what is going on with Rihanna, because I'm the one who dream of Rihanna. She doesn't. I don't know about you, but a lot of you chosen one, you've been dreaming of celebrities, because a lot of celebrities are after you. We are this world is nothing without chosen one, but they're trying to sabotage us because they have envious toward us. They hate us. Lately, she's been discouraging people about reaction because she can't see them anymore. The really divine feminine and masculine got upgraded. Yes, we got upgraded. A lot of you graduated in a special world. She got upgraded. Most of you got upgraded in special world. You saw that. Or maybe you haven't seen, but you've been seeing a lot of, if you've been seeing a lot of women wearing crown, or men wearing like a crown, like the king crown or queen crown, yes, you were picking up on energy of spiritual that you've been crowned. I've been seeing that a lot. So she can't see the things that we see anymore. So these demonic people she can't reach you anymore. She has been she's been mentioning these celebrities. She doesn't mention these celebrities anymore because she was taking from us. She's doing mirror magic. I mentioned that she's doing mirror magic on you all, and she was sometimes not able to translate her dreams because they are not hers. She's going down. She's running down. She's running out. She's going down. She's running out. Her ideas are going up, as a lot of divine people will be pulled out from false leaders. A lot of us will be pulled out from false leaders, which is her, and a lot of you will get away from tarot cards anymore. We won't be in tarot card anymore. I saw her with Aaron Dong. Aaron Dong, I mentioned that she's garbage. He's garbage. Aaron Dong, the white guy. He ain't shit. He doesn't have psychic abilities. Victor Order doesn't have psychic ability. I saw them the three of them. They were cause of destruction. Meaning they're both karmic. They were karmic to us. But the funny part, God is allow us to listen to them because they were sucking our information too. I'm talking about Victor Order. It was Aaron. They were sucking our information. There were three of them together. They might not know each other, but they are working together. They're doing the same thing to remove chosen one from their chair. Guys, I mentioned that we have electricity issue in South Africa. So electricity is currently out. So if you see my video being dark, it's because of that. They are the same type, they're same type of breed, lies, fake leaders. I saw her trying to act like me. Yes, she even said, it's amazing. God made it weird, guys. She will have my body like in my, even the clothes that I was wearing. I'm like, it's like, it's amazing. She enjoyed these privileges that she will never experience again. I saw her trying to act like me. She had not, and most of you, she did. She had my body on her. She said it's amazing. Okay, I mentioned that. Lately, she's been not able to translate them. I mentioned that she was stealing from you. Notice she says she's been dreaming of celebrity, but she does not explain them anymore because she's afraid she will get caught because you don't dream of. I saw her with dirty water. I saw her with a bucket of dirty water carrying around, walking with this dirty water. The dirty water symbolizes psychics, meaning she's demonic. Psychics, she's dark. She's garbage. She is doing heart choker, like she's closing our heart. She's been telling that they're closing your heart. Yes, your enemies, some of them are closing heart, not only Empress Lilian, because she doesn't want us to meet divine masculine. A lot of divine feminine are singly, and also a lot of divine masculine are singly. We can't meet each other because of this speech and other fake leaders on YouTube who acting like they have psychics when they don't have. They're acting like they're real leaders when they don't have. And I mentioned that I saw Empress Lilian. She's going through cave. And in this cave, she was stealing stones. FBI is on her. She was stealing stones. And also, I saw that she was stealing clay. Like those clay that were used to make certain dishes. The clay dishes like a cup or ceramic dish. Like this one. Guys, I'll just finish eating. So if you see dirty, I just finished eating these ceramic dishes. She is stealing that and selling it. The FBI is on her. They're watching her, and she know that she's scared. I saw that she keep on checking on the windows, and she's scared. She felt it. She's going. She's been channeling her energy so badly lately. It's sad. It's sad because, like, I kind of like when my enemies are predicting their future. Because why you were misleading the chosen one? Why you were trapping us? I saw her in a vision where she trapped us. Like if you're a divine feminine, you experience a sweaty feet lately. And you'll be like, Aibo, my feet are getting sweaty. Like, there's no need for them to be sweaty. She's doing a spell work on our feet. She mentioned in a video that like her feet, like I'm losing weight. I see like my fat is burning because she was stealing my body. Because I exercise, right? And some of you, she's stealing something from you. Like she was keep pouring water with soap to clean it up herself, and also water on my feet. She kept water, and then my feet look like they look like a goblet's feet, like look like an animal. Like, do you know Bigfoot, the movie or the cartoon Bigfoot? But remove the hair on Bigfoot. My feet look like it, but they look more true than the Bigfoot, because she was doing something on our feet. I don't know what exactly the spell work. Maybe you can understand that one. My feet were getting sweaty lately, and she mentioned that I'm losing weight. Oh, but my feet are still big. I don't know. Yes, she was doing like a spell work to make my feet big, and I know I'm not the only one. She was doing that spell. My feet were big. No, my feet didn't get big. Instead, they were sweating. They keep like, and they would be outside, no socks or anything, but they would be sweating, because it's doing a spell work on you guys. If you're experiencing sweaty feet out of the blue, you'll be like, "Hi, my feet are fine. Why am I experiencing it?" It's because she's doing it. I saw it carrying data water, and data water. It means she doesn't have psychic. She's a dark witch. Empress Lilian doesn't dream of her past life or in who she is. I mentioned that my past, like I'm being shown that I'm ocean. Yes, I'm ocean. I'm the queen of the underwater. She doesn't dream of past life. She doesn't know anything about his life because she doesn't have access to that. She keeps saying she's not a filthy bitch. I mentioned that. She also shading a lot of children who are still going through a financial problem because she was stealing your spiritual inheritance. She keep you broke. She wants us to be slaves. She wants us to keep taking from us while us we're not benefiting, right? The more you watch her, the more you protect her. Chosen one who are watching Empress Lilian right now, you are protecting her from going down. You are protecting her from the FBI from finding out what they're on her. You mentioned that she's working with the wrong. She's stealing. She's doing a lot of everything. She's killing animals too. I saw her in a dream. She was wearing like a witch clothes. She said she wanna kill me. And then the people that she work with, they said we should go to South Africa and kill me. She thought South Africa is one of the smallest countries, and someone's like, nah, let's not go. Maybe she doesn't know. Maybe like it's a trick, because they were advising each other like, we should not go to South Africa. Maybe like she will come back. Like she always disappear. This one, because I always disappear in a dream state. They were trying to mirror. I always disappear. She will have access to me, and the next thing she doesn't have access to me. God was trying playing tricks. So now they don't know that they will never have access to me anymore. But it's fine. She was shading a lot of chosen one who are going through a financial, because she doesn't know how to feel like to be in a financial situation, because she goes for men who have things. She target chosen men. That's why we're not able to see through her, because we're sleeping with a man who have high vibrationally, a dick that is unmatched. It's true. Chosen one dicks and pussy are unmatched. That's why your exes are still, when you had sex with them, they're still obsessed. Obsessed. And you got to the point God will tell you that stop having sex with weird men. Stop having sex with weird female. Sometimes it will, like, maybe you have like two sexual people that you have sex with, but he will show you these people look how demonic they are. They keep on searching for this energy. This sexual energy that you have, because she's demonic. I saw her undermining me in a dream. Yes, I saw her undermining in the dream. I love your voice. That time she was stealing my voice. I love your voice. And the other females too that I believe she trapped, the one she's trapping. I saw her in a vision that Empress Lilian is. Oh, I mentioned that I have a big foot in a dream. She was trapping me, and I was in an ice room. She put me in the ice room. It was cold, and I was not wearing anything. I looked like a zombie. I looked like a zombie of some sort, and my foot were big like those animals. She made me a traitor, those dark traitors that that people hide and whatsoever. Because she was trying to trap me. He was blocking me from ever finding out whatsoever. And I saw that I'm not the only one. I saw that a few of you are being caged by him. I saw that too. You are not the only one. And some of you will be free. Because God showed me that you will be free. He showed me a door of... do you know in the water transport, when those ship where they have a door, when the door is like that door that it's round, and then like when you open it, like I don't know how to say, but when you move, I'll make an example from the movie Titanic. I saw that door, that whatever that locker of the door just open itself, because I'm freeing my tribe. In this video that I'm making right now, I'm freeing you. This is God. It's protected by God. It showed me that it opened itself, and you know those doors, you're supposed to swap it and to lock it and to open it, and it's just opening itself like yes. And a lot of you were moving away, because I saw you guys will move away and won't be watching her. I'm talking about divine family. That's how she's gonna die, and the people won't be watching her anymore. She will die. Not like death, physical death. I'm talking about spiritual. The thing that she wasn't doing, even a spell work one week anymore. But she was doing this for years. Trapping chosen one. For years. And imagine the guy that she got married to. I don't know how long they've been married with that guy. And God showed me that guy that she's married to. She's from... Initially, I thought maybe because when God showed me in a dream, he showed me that it was like heaven. And I thought maybe it's because he's rich. But when I was looking at it, this is heaven. That means he come from a bloodline, a royal bloodline. I was like, oh wow, I come from a royal bloodline. That's why he had a look. The thing is how the guy ended up dating Empress Lilian. He had a person that he like a friend or someone he trusted. Maybe like he hired a PA or a private instigator, and she kept, because Empress Lilian was stealing from us, right? And this guy was misled by that. So this chosen one guy that she's dating, she's married to, was actually he sent his friend to do she sent his friend to do a research on President, because he kept getting word vibe, just like we all getting word vibe when we actually on Empress Lilian, we're getting word vibes because she's demonic, right? And she's not a chosen one. That's why we feel clouded. We're like, hey, bo. Sometimes she like this, sometimes like it's because she's demonic. And the guy was getting the same information. So the person is sent, because the person is sent, he was not of royal bloodline, so he didn't have access to psychic and stuff. So he said, yeah, she's a divine feminine. And guy was like, but something's off. Until like Empress Lilian did a spell work on him. And then I saw him heading, Empress Lilian, you make me be blind. The guy was trying like, oh, make me be blind. And this, I was like, yeah. She was like, yeah. Like it was she made it like it's not a big deal. Why are you crying, please? Like it made like that kind of attitude. And then when it made me blind, and initially I was like, maybe he put a spell work on to make her blind, like she can't see. But no, I noticed he was blinding her psychic. He was blinding this guy, a psychic, the chosen one she's married to. That guy is a chosen one. It's someone's husband that she's stealing. She's shading people, yes. Her voice, I mentioned the voice. She's just a pure narcissist. Empress Lilian, I mentioned that she doesn't have compassion toward people who are still going financial issues, because she doesn't understand financial issues. She believes she have this marriage, then provide for everything. But she's been stealing your energy. She's projected energy because you have these values that you don't believe men do everything. You believe in being independent, also independent. We're coming together, be interconnected. She was stealing, and she's been watching my old videos too. I saw that. She doesn't have compassion, because how can a narcissist have compassion to other people? How can a dark bitch have a compassion toward people? She doesn't, because she was stealing from you guys. She wanted me to make you feel bad, so that she wanted you all to push you in a dark path, so that you will sabotage yourself. She wanted all of you in the spirit of sabotage. She wanted you all to be sabotaged in order to be able to steal. She can't steal from you when you are not sabotaged. Notice when she was talking about, some of you are celibates. She was depressed about this thing because she wanted us to be Jezebel. When we are sleeping around with this man, we were weak spiritually. We become weak. She will become the perfect weak link, perfect target. She was like, she get depressed every time because she know that I'm a celibate because she was watching my content. She know I'm a celibate, and she can't believe that every spell that she sent, like making me gay, scale, bake, yes, she even sent a gay spell. Every spell to make me date, but I choose not to, because she doesn't understand that my soul, I move with soul, I don't move with senses. My senses are just dead. They're there for me to be able to interpret things, but they're not something that I make a decision based on. I need all. Yeah? Hayi asiva hayi msungiyanyisa hawu washo uthatha isikhathi eside ngako yini uvela wedimoni angikuzwile ke hamba uvela wedimoni uvela washo into esikhathi hayi ha haza abantu vele bedemonic nje. She's and doesn't have compassion. I mentioned that she's just a pure narcissist because she's still for men. She go for men who have spiritual inheritance. Notice when she mentioned narcissist, she turns up because she feel called out. She turns up like narcissist. Like, she want to make it like it's not important. She's shedding like because she's there. She feel like she's burning. She turns up. She feel she's being called out every time she everything I don't understand what I wrote. It's something she with every time she shade you about something, maybe your physical appearance is something that she wish she can have. She's shading like a lot of things. Empress Lilian usually roast herself on these videos. Empress Lilian will contradict herself. Yeah, she contradicts herself. She contradicts herself. What I've noticed about dark wizard, people are wizard, they don't eat veggies. They don't like veggies. They don't like fruit. Notice how Empress will like, I feel something is off with fruits and veggies. No. People who are dark, they don't like nature. Because demons love blood, meat. Demons like anything garbage, like veggies and fruit are high vibrationally. But I'm not saying you can't find fruit that are being they're doing something on. But Empress Lilian is telling us she doesn't like. I notice people who are demonic, they don't like fruit and veggies. They don't. They were like, I even said she reminded me of my brother's ex-fiance. She hate fruit and veggie with passion. She hate the fact that I used to love them. She was getting irritated. They hate nature. People who are demonic, they hate nature. That's why they're killing plant. They have problem with grass. They have problem with parks. They have problem with anything that has nature, vegetation, a forest. They hate things like that. It's because it's nature. Nature is high vibration. They can't connect with it because it's high vibrationally. She can't connect with that. Empress Lilian. She hates nature. But I'm not saying animals are not nature. It's just animals have low vibrational. That's why you connect better with meat. That's why a lot of you, even if you eat everything, maybe like we eat meat too, you will guide it most of the time to eat meat sometimes. Maybe your diet is more like a vegetarian diet. Because a lot of you are guided to be vegetarian. Because even me, when I began my spiritual journey, I went vegan. Because vegan I was having difficulty with sensitivity. I was too sensitive. My ancestor said, go vegan. I went vegan. She doesn't understand. We keep shifting diet because she doesn't have high consciousness. You can't eat everything in whatsoever. You can't we're being told spiritual that we control our senses, but Empress Lilian is telling that you eat everything. Bitch, please. We can't be told that we're supposed to control everything, but Empress Lilian is eating everything. And she's projecting loud lately. Yeah, she's talking about her. She's projecting because she's demonic. Her man does not touch her anymore. I see he's waking up. He started to see that Empress Lilian is stealing from other people. It's not her. Because I saw Empress Lilian having argument with this man, and the argument, it was unnecessary. You're supposed to go and buy grocery. The guy was quiet. His soul, guys, that guy's soul is great. Empress Lilian is demonic. She had to control him with because I feel like this guy had maybe like a bad parent, because the way she's tolerating but now I see that she's waking up. He's waking up. The way she's tolerating this wish Empress, she's like on him. She's not even nagging. She's like, I saw it. You're supposed to come here by 3 o'clock to buy. I'm like, hey, bro. And you know what? I even said to myself, I wouldn't have go and buy that grocery anymore. I would have just stay. I would never go and buy that grocery store, a good grocery anymore. I would just stay away. I would just ignore her. I mentioned about her. She's telling us to eat everything. She's trying to sabotage our body. She's telling us we eat everything. She's trying to sabotage our psyche, but she wants us in a low vibrational manner. She can't reach us because we are supposed to eat health. You know your diet. Your ancestors will tell you your diet. I can tell you that most of you moving vegetarian, but your ancestors will tell you. The God will tell you which food we go to. It will tell you you feel uncomfortable with meat. Lately, I'm feeling like it reminded me of when I went vegan. It was too much. The smell, I would sometimes feel the pain of the chicken. She can't have those senses because she's demonic. Meat, eat fish. You know when you're a sensitive person, even killing fish, doing things like eating food that is killed, you feel guilty. I don't know why it's only me. I feel guilty. I'll be like, I eat this chicken, but you feel guilty. Like, you always feel guilty. Like, you feel like you need to apologize. But Empress Lilian ate everything like a demon she is. If you're psychic, you can't eat everything. You can't eat seafood too and pork until you want to destroy yourself spiritual. Empress Lilian, she does not take care of herself as she claims. She doesn't love herself as she claims. She hates my celibacy because it make me more powerful. She even said, "Oh, your celibacy." Even in the video, you realize that celibacy make you more powerful. She hate that because she can manipulate me. That's why she said, I see you in my dream. I see you, but I can't see you sometimes. She went ballistic. Like, she went crazy. She's afraid that she will get caught, that she's stealing from us. My back hurt. Let me see if there's something that I missed. I will write them down. There are so many. Look at this. Let's look at this download I got. It's all about Empress Lilian. I don't know I cover it all because some of them, as I was writing down, I was able to remember them. So, yeah. I mentioned that she trapped you up, guys. I saw myself looking like the cartoon. Oh gosh, I saw myself looking like Bigfoot. Bigfoot, the movie, the cartoon. I have big feet and stuff, and then I was chained. She chained me. My hands were tied with chain. And I also saw that I'm not on. Some of you, I saw you with like we're in a cage, like you were like in a cage, like a cage bed. She caging us. That's why God was making me to read her. Sometimes God will make you experience people who are demonic. He will agree to know them because he had a certain thing. Because right now he will make you go through like sacrifices were like bad. He will make other people like the people who are demonic, like Empress Lilian, to read on them until like we see them. It's like school. When we all went to school, but most of you who have a spiritual gift, you didn't like school. I didn't like school. And most of you who didn't like school, you realize we have something to talk about. Right now I have something to talk about because I got to experience Empress Lilian. God make me experience people or experience something so that I will have more knowledge about. Because when you experience things, you more like to be able to say it in a way that other people can connect with, because it's your experience, and also you getting more download while you're talking about it. If I left other things, maybe I'll add on description of this video, because I feel like she need to be exposed. And yes, the FBI on her. Yeah, she's stealing stones, she's stealing clay soul, and she's going to cages where she go to places that there was no settlement, there was no people around. Cops are sniffing her, but they didn't find any secret. But they will find secret. The thing is, we just have to stop watching content if you are a divine feminine, so that a divine feminine or divine man, because you're protecting her. That man is a shield. She's currently being protected by that man, but I've noticed that man is detaching her partner. I feel sorry for the guy, because I saw that he was like a zombie, but I can tell he's freeing himself. The fact that now he's no longer having sex, I guess he realized, I'm having sex with a demon itself. I'm having a demon with herself, because like I don't understand the shading of people who are going through financial situation. It's weird. It's what society is. That's why I'm trying to make you see that Empress Lilian is shading things that she's doing exactly these people who are demonic in your life, who are taking from you. Exactly. She's using money against you. She's using your personality against you, because she's stealing your personality. What other things? Like, she's doing a lot of things. She cares about things that don't matter for our soul. She doesn't know how to feel like to be depressed, because she always uses people. She always steals from what I mentioned in one of my videos, that Empress Lilian, she has the energy that I've never seen before, because she's stealing other people's energy. She's a demon. When we're stealing other people, that's why if you remember back then, if your karmic friends was over, they were always energetic, but you're always tired, because there are people who are stealing your energy, right? That's why Empress Lilian can pull up 3 videos who are like probably 2 hours, 6. Like right now, I'm having 1 hour and 32 minutes, and I'm complaining about but Empress Lilian, she never complains, because she's harvesting our energy. She never complains. Like my back, sitting like this, but Empress Lilian never see that complaining, but she's stealing. She have energy that she does not embody, but she is stealing this energy. It's bad. I've never seen a demonic like this before. I don't know what other demonic person God will introduce me to. She's giving me the ring load. She's giving me a pyramid scheme. Because all psychic that I met, I noticed that, this one is demonic, and then I noticed it. These people have vibration. They have ranking. These psychics that we were reading, or the tarot reading, they have ranking. The other one is below whatsoever with that demonic energy, because Empress is the Lord ring of it. She's on top of the pyramid. She's on top of the pyramid. That's what I got. The download I got was she's a pyramid skid. I got the other guy was Teddy Band. You know, the guy who was a sociopath, the one who used to rape girl, like children, whatsoever, who got away with a lot. Teddy Bundy, TED BUNDY, Teddy Bundy. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. The download that I got, Teddy Bundy, and then also the vision of P Diddy, when P Diddy was going ballistic, when he throw things on the table like there's also got that clip on in my head, that video when she was losing her mind, because she was losing her mind. He was losing his mind, because I don't know why he was losing his mind, because I saw that Empress Lilian is losing her mind. She's like, I even ask her, what are you gonna do? I kind of like it when God make me visit my enemies sometimes. He be like, oh, what are you going to do? Like I was asking her, what are you going to do now? She doesn't have option. Career-wise, no option. Because she's been doing this for years. She doesn't have she mentioned that she doesn't have a GPT. Like, oh God, she's been talking about herself. She doesn't have any qualification. Even the diploma, the GTB, whatever. She doesn't have that qualification. Another thing, she lied about the fact how she moved out of the country. You see, she was sharing other tarot readers who not yet moved out of the country. Some of you psychics will be guided to move out of the country. And some of you even dream of those countries yet. But you not yet move because financially we need to balance. But Empress Lilian, I've been shown that she's been shedding you guys because you sticking with the plan. She's trying by all means to rearrange your gut feeling. Because God showed me that Empress Lilian, she moved out of the country. She got help from her brother. The man she got it from her brother. But she's been like, you can't even move off the country. Like, you're jealous of my pillow. She's talking about our future, the chosen one, who are meant to move out of the country. She couldn't believe that I'm from South Africa, but I'm channeling such content. Because she had that mentality, God make her fuck herself up. She wanted to, you can't grow where you are, or you were broken. There's no such a thing you cannot grow where you got broken from. I used to go with that line. I noticed it's a line. You can grow from where you were, like this thing of like, you need to move out of your hometown. You move out of the country. You move out of your friends or whatsoever. I'm not saying sometimes your friends can shit you, because sometimes they can cloud you. But I'm not saying you cannot grow around them. It's just that the growth you feel that when they move out of your life, maybe your friends, you realize you got more downloads about them than you did when they were around, because they were, what is it? They were shadow. You couldn't see much. They were shadowing your psychic, clouding you. But it does not mean that you cannot grow into your home country. You can. It's just that when you're doing something like, maybe like, for example, you're born in US, and you're sharing content like mine, where you have to talk about celebrities, the secret that God have revealed to you about celebrities, God will move you out of the country. Because US, it will be easy for you to get, unless like God will make you go to a town that is not recorded. A lot of people don't know. God will move you into a town that is so low, like that is so overlooked, like a town that people will be, there's no way you can move into that town. It will be a town that is so not developed. It was so like everything is so not developed. He'll make you, because he knew that in that town to be protected. But Empress Lilian is acting like she's dead, stealing from people, and have audacity to talk about things and shedding people who are doing that. She's shedding people who have karmic children as if she didn't abort her children. She might be able to conceive, but not with that guy. That guy is not meant to be the one. I think the guy is getting a psychic's back. Not with that man she's trapping. She's trapping that man. And also other people. I saw that she's trapping other females too, and other male. She was trying to shapeshift in the dream so that I won't see her. She could forget when she shapeshift to a man in the dream state, I shapeshift to a child. Because my God gave me a gift of being able to shapeshift in the dream, because he knew that there are people who try to disguise themselves so that I won't see them. Because I even saw that with her friends. She had female friends that were demonic as hey. But she's been like, I don't have friends. If you want that for yourself, like she's trying by all means to be us. Like when you watch my video, maybe like watch one of my video, the old videos of mine about of karmic locus for karmic family. She was talking about my life. She was stealing from me. She was taking my experience as if the experience is hers. She's getting along well with her mother. Because they are demonic, both of them. They're helping each other. And I'm being shown that her mother is a Jezebel. She sleep around. She still give birth to that mother of hers. She doesn't have a big body. Like she also not small in size. She's not skin either. Probably she's around 70 kg or 80 kg. Her mother. As it around that body size, she still sleep around. She take care of a physical appearance. I noticed that. She like take care of because she's a hoe. She's a Jezebel. I'm not saying you Jezebel when you take care of herself. I'm talking about she's doing it for the sake of men. She wants the attention of men. She wants men to see her. It's about men. It's not about the fact that you are taking of yourself for yourself. It's more like I'm attaching men through my body. It's more like my body works for me. Kind of vibe. Her body work for her. She got things with her body. She taught Empress that. Empress Lilian, she's been talking about her being a man of the house. She's the man of the house. She deemed that man masculinity. She made him go toxic feminine instead of this man to be emperor. But now he's getting his energy back. Everything that she talk about in a video, as much as you resonate, because even I myself, my toxic parent trained me to be what is it? They trained me to be a man of their house because she didn't want me to leave. My mother didn't want me to leave her. She wanted me to always around doing things for her. She buy things for her. She was training me to be like that. Also, Empress did. Her mother was like, "Boy, she's toxic too," but she's getting along very well with her mother because they are the same kind of like it's the same thing. Like they're the same thing. So no one is what she also understand that I'm toxic like my mother. So they understand each other now more better. Even if like you forgive your mother, maybe like you are psychic, you forgive your mom. There's no way that you can share everything with your mother who's like that. You will just, you have things that you keep on yourself because she's demonic. So there are a lot of things that you realize about demonic people. Empress Lilian, I saw her mother have like kids, like two up around 10-year-old, 8. That how she still give birth. And Empress Lilian mentioned that she's a firstborn. I noticed firstborn, you're more like to have use magic. They love magic. Why firstborn love magic? Even if the magic, like they love magic. Beyoncé love magic. I remember my late brother love magic. Whether it's a dark magic or what, but firstborn have a tendency of loving black magic. She mentioned that she's a firstborn. She even said I did my work that well as a firstborn. You mean you're teaching your siblings to be like you? You mean that, Empress? She's demonic. She's dark. She's getting along with this celebrity she's calling out because she doesn't have high vibrationally. Notice when she talk about the celebrities, there's nothing she's getting from it. Or I also been shown that she used something like electrolyte. This it looked like dream catcher, but it looked like an electrolyte. The thing that she used to get our downloads, our ideas that she's been stealing. I don't fucking know. She used like a lot of things. Like she used a lot of things. Like I've saw here, like she in this case she go in. She was carrying those rope, those rope that you use when you get out of a hole. She have that access. The people she work with, like I really like. I didn't know Empress Lilian like she does things like this. She love money more than anything, but she's preaching. I don't love money. She love money more than anything. She would do anything for money. She said I don't trust bitch with her because that's how I said, and then their ideas. She speak on the thing that I said in my head, and I was like, I even said, "Mama, it's a coincidence." I'm like, "Oh wow, she's so tapped in." But I even said that, but the bitch was stealing from me. I was complimenting myself on her, and a lot of you will realize everything that you complimented on Empress Lilian, it's you. You're complimenting yourself on that dark demonic motherfucker. You were complimenting yourself. She's on the same consciousness as Erondong, as well as Vita Order. Demonic. Using spiritual things to, to lie to the people who are supposed to get the information, the right information, being fake leaders to influence people with the wrong information. Even though maybe she did, like she really did give you information, they'll be like, oh, I resonate. Because yes, you can reason, because she was stealing from a really divine feminine. We were picking up on each other's energy. God used us to meet on Empress Lilian because we were supposed to learn, because they were stealing from us, but we're supposed to able to learn from each other like that. It was disguised, like it was a blessing in disguise, because as she was able to pull up my energy, she was able to help other divine people to be awakened, as she was able to do that. And also she was picking up on your energies too, other divine feminine. I was able to learn from them. He made us meet Empress Lilian for a reason. She's just another like obstacle that we're supposed to encounter, because you will never, in life we'll always be in war. Life itself is a spiritual. I made a video about that. Life itself is about spiritual war. They will always try to take our crown, but I'm as solid as a rock. They can't. But I'm solid as a rock. They can't take. But they can't break me now. I love that record song. I don't know. Is it Jesse who sing it? Royalty Chase. I don't know. I'm solid as a rock. They can't take me. Like it's something like we are solid as a rock. They can't take anything away from you. You see that traps, that blending whatsoever. It's temporal. Don't take it this too hard. Just drift and then get back. Don't try to be mean whatsoever. Just let her be. Because she taught us a lot. And I'm lying if spiritually I didn't get in like upgrade. I got upgraded because of Empress Lilian. Thank you guys. I'm just grateful. I've learned a lot. It's just that we have to detach on how we gonna get upgraded. We're supposed to detach on how our spiritual gift gonna get upgraded. Because the journey itself is not easy. Being on earth is not easy. It will never be easy. But we have to make it like a balance. We have to be able to balance it. Sometimes the gift that we get, we are supposed to go to people like Empress Lilian who are stealing from us, who are trapping us. Because she was trapping us on containers, like a tin-like thing. But in the dream, I was shown that I was in a cold room, where she put me on chain. And some of you, I saw you in cage, like those bed cage, but the human cage. She was ordering you around. She's ordered people around because she was taking things from them. She buried herself. That's why she worked so hard on a YouTube channel. She's bashing people who are treating YouTube channel as a career, a full-time career, but she's doing the same thing. Because that man doesn't touch her anymore. She see that she's low vibrating. That's why she look weird now. Look at her. She look weird. She can't hide her jealousy. She be like, you're getting beautiful. You're getting babies. You're getting money. She's trying almost to act normal. But it's hard. It's hard because she's demonic. She saw that she's going to jail. She hates that she predicted her energy. She was bashing other people that they're jealous, looking like she's doing exactly what that. She was shedding other tarot because she was doing the same thing. And now look at her. Like, getting beautiful. Like she's like, I even said maybe because she had like, maybe she was because of the before I get this down, I was like, maybe it was having difficulty of conceiving, maybe she whatsoever. But no, it was more than that. When God showed me the why, it was more than that. She was suffering more than that. I just hope the YouTube will allow me to post this video, because YouTube lately, it's been pending for years. I don't know how many videos I made that are not yet, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm just trying to think about other things that I saw on Empress Lilian. It's a good thing that I don't channel from hate. I'm not hating. My soul is at peace. Because I wanted a reading on peace. I didn't want a reading that make me look like I'm crazy or what, or jealous. I'm a divine feminine. I know how to move right. You know, when you're channeling Empress Lilian, if you're a divine person, you will just like, you won't have like jealous, because instead you feel sorry for these people, like how they live that. This is the only thing that they know. This is how they move life. Because she's been shedding people and she's doing exactly that. Imagine shedding other tarot readers who are demonic as you. That whenever they're talking about the things they pick up on the chosen one, the gift they will give. It was so she's like, hey, somebody was sleeping with gangster, but she was have a past sleeping with gangster. I'm not saying that you can't advocate that gangster now are not good people you're supposed to be if you entertain them. I'm not saying that. I'm not a person like, just because I did something that is bad now I'm supposed to not talk about. I'm not a person who's like that. If it was bad, it was bad. I'm gonna advocate it because I've done it and I know how it was. I'm not gonna act like it's wrong. If someone say is staying virgin and get married, wait for a partner, I won't go say, hi, that's how we didn't. No. Just because I lost my virginity way back and like I'm trying to make other people to do the same. I don't have that spirit. Instead, I'm cheer up. Because why? It's your journey. It's your journey. I have nothing to do with your journey. The only thing that I will listen. Because it's your journey. I want you to, like, I want people to drive. Drive. Be a driver. She was like, I don't drive. I don't drive myself either because I don't have money to buy a car. And even if I do have money, I think a car, it'll be fine. But I always like push car to like not far, but at the same time, not something that if it will be same first purchase. I never like treated something like it should be my first purchase of like in anything. But a car is and I've even said maybe if I have kids, it will be like thing that I think about. If it doesn't matter whether it's a second hand what, as long as you know. So Empress Lilian be like, I'm not jealous. But you can tell spirit is speaking otherwise. You know what funny? I come across people who are trying to expose Empress Lilian is exposed and whatsoever, and then I was like, people are jealous. I even said that like, mind you, I've been receiving downloads. But obviously, we're not completely because it was like a series. Empress Lilian was like a series to me. I have the series of vision and dreams of her because wow, she's complicated. She's a narcissist that is complicated. I mentioned that narcissists have levels. It's dependent on their DNA. Because Empress Lilian been taught how to do black magic since she was way young. I didn't know spell that can see people these dreams. The funny part, these things are in movies. They're in movies. The movies that we watch when you're supernatural movies. When you see people uttering your dreams and stuff, doing that magic. It's real. But I thought maybe like they're doing it like to make you dream or so. But I didn't know people can see your dreams. With like the mirror magic. I have like right now I have I'm having like a movie Snow White. Mira, who is the most beautiful woman in the world? And then we're like, Snow White. And then where is Snow White? She does the spell. That's why she's able to do that. She's able to see our dreams. Because they were looking at me like this when their mother was sleeping. Her auntie is also involved. But she's like, I don't speak to my family anymore. Girl. Hi. She's channeling our energy, stealing from our energy, but lying. She's getting along with the mother like this. They're like tongue and saliva. They're getting along like that. Because tongue needs saliva. When it doesn't want saliva, like now we need water to make whatsoever. She's like they're getting along because they're demonic as two. And guys, this has to be the longest. It's almost like 2 hours. What other thing that I missed on Empress Lilian? Like, there's so plenty of things. Like, let me see. Maybe God want me to see other one that because there's so many. Oh, Empress Lilian was trying to. Do you remember when Empress Lilian said, "You comics people, comics psychics will get injured"? She was trying to injure my leg. She came and kicked my leg, and she was like, Empress Lilian, her knees have like she did a surgery on her knees. My ancestor showed me that Empress Lilian have a knee surgery. She had like a steel on her knees because apparently the spell work that she was doing on me to injure my knees and stuff. it backfire on her. Do you remember when Empress said something like, she said something like, but leg injury, but she mentioned like that you're doing spell work on your legs and stuff. She was doing it too. I saw that she was talking innately, like she was poking on my knee, and also she also kicked me. Like she was like I have what I have still on or like the supporting what still that they put. That thing that still they put on your leg, and but she was putting on her knees. So like, I haven't whatsoever in my knees. Why don't you have it? She kicked my legs, and it was so painful. She's like everything that she's speaking on, she's speaking about herself. Let me see what else I'm picking on. You know what God did? She even made her speak Zulu in my dreams because she understands English. She doesn't understand. Like, God is powerful, guys. Like, yo. She made her speak Zulu to me in dreams. She can't read my dreams in Zulu. She can't. Even if she had the mirror, she made her speak Zulu because she had to not see what I'm saying. Yeah. Let me see what else I'm hiding. Like, there's so many things. Oh, Empress Lilian, I've been shown that she did 3 healers. She did a spell work on 3 healers, but the also other one, like this one, that was specific, that 3 healers. Oh, she was also doing a spell work on me to to shut up, and also I saw that she was cutting my throat with those things that you use to cut wood. I saw that she was cutting me, and also she was attacking my tongue choker. I was supposed to die. They showed me my ancestor that she's doing a spell work, or that I was supposed to die, and I was supposed to have like something like the spell work on her shoulders. The spell work on shoulders, and like this spell work is the same one that Beyoncé once do it on me, on shoulder. Now I notice. Now I know why this spell work. It makes you tired, and you feel burden. The shoulder, the one they do on shoulders, guys. My battery is 10%, and let me see when electricity will be coming back from now. It's an hour from now, so let me see what I'm picking up on anything else, because so many. Oh, she was trying to make me eat in dreams. The thing is, when you are eating in the dreams, it's not a good omen. People are doing spell work on you. She's trying to make me eat in a dream. She's also washing me with this thing, the soap, water with soap. She's also trying to make me eat. Like she is trying to make me childish. When you're trying to eat when someone is forcing you to eat in a dream, is usually a bad omen. She's and also so meat, like a lot of meat. She's eating a lot of meat. Meat is not good, guys. Like my ancestors have really advised me out of meat. And she was trying to make me eat so that she will keep stealing from me, so that I would shut up. Like when you dream of eating in a dream, it's not a good dream. Guys, if I miss on other important things, I will have to make another video, or I will have to write on a description, because there's so many things, as there's so many I will have to like write it down, because my battery is 51, like is dying down, guys. I just hope YouTube won't bother me, guys. Yeah, YouTube. Hi guys, thank you guys for watching my content, for subscribing, and also yeah, I know a lot when I'm posting video, a lot of like, but you trying, like, because the title will be Empress Lilian. Yes, will be Empress Lilian, because she has to go. I don't care whether you believe me or not, but at the end of the day, we are all allowed to investigate things on our own. This is my investigation with my spiritual team. It's up to you whether, because some of you, when after watch this, you feel free because God sent his energy on this video. You will feel free, you feel light now. You feel light because some of you were already waiting for this information because you already knew there's something's off about that beach, but you didn't know what. You want, after watching this, you feel lighter because I'm not channeling this information for my own knowledge. It's God's work. God is sending me to do this. He showed me that you'll be free. Or after watching this video, be free. If you've been having sweaty feet or feet getting big, it's Empress. If you're getting like knees or maybe like you're having difficulty to exercise lately, it's Empress. If you're having difficulty, like feeling like you're closing your heart more, it was Empress Lilian. But obviously, you also have other enemies when you're a divine person. What other? It's just that she was able to hide because she was have a knowledge about witchcraft. She also have come from a DNA that is high vibrationally. She's the necessity that has DNA that is upgraded compared to your previous enemies. That's why I'm saying it's another devil from like she's a devil in another level, because we meet different devils in every level of her journey. She is that devil. She exactly the consciousness where we're in currently, but we'll figure out and then we'll move. And some of you watching this, maybe we still like hesitant, like hi, whatsoever. But maybe you are the one who's the problem. Go and watch one of my video and see how I actually translate my dreams. One, you just have to pick it intuitively. Watch one of my video before this one, or maybe after this one, and tell me how you felt. How I translate my whatsoever. Empress be able to do that. Instead, she'll be like, there's something about this. I'm not saying that I can pick up the energy like that. But yeah, she's picking up on what you saw. She'll be like, I saw Drake in my vision. Drake I was seeing Drake a lot, but I didn't see it in my vision, my dreams. But God made it believe that I saw in my dream. She never saw Drake. It's like I dream of Rihanna, but she never mentioned what she dream of Rihanna. Like I saw plenty of things that I saw. You can feel that she have holes, but you don't understand how come she have this secret information, because she was stealing from us. And yes, that's why we're drawn into information, because it was not her information. It's just that she was channeling that information. But a lot of you will be free. I saw that. You'll be free. And I've seen that you all took your shoes and left. Taking your shoes means you were left. You're lifting your shoes. I mean, you were left. Shoes means you it's who your authentic self. Maybe you left your shoe, leaving your shoes outside. That means you were letting go of yourself. You are not freeing yourself. And then I saw you took your shoes and left, and then you let TV watch itself in a dream state. And I saw that the TV will watch itself. Nobody was watching TV anymore. It's because we were running away from Empress Lilian. We all walk away. And I'm channeling this video because God is tired. He's tired. He's tired of these pyramid schemes. He's tired of these people who are Teddy Band, who are Lord of the King, Lord, whatever. Those people who think that they can untouchable. Because they've been doing this for years, they're getting more and more comfortable. They believe God will make bitches like believe that it's I'm winning, because he will let you these bitches winning for 10 years maybe, or sometimes many years, or even more than 30 years. But eventually you got caught. About right now, even my feet are sweaty because this spell work, I don't understand this spell work. It's just doing like sweaty feet, and mind you, it's winter this side, and I'm not wearing anything that is make my feet sweat. This is how dark this bitch is. She's dark. But another thing that I want to talk on about, like right now, I feel like I will let my phone die down on itself rather than whatsoever. So, like, there's so plenty of things. Like, I think I just have to go. I have to go. Not just people like, I have to go. I have to go. Every time, like, why don't you go then? Why don't you go? I have to go. But she will like carry on, because she doesn't know when to stop, because energy is so good. She even said, it's so amazing. She's so amazing. Still from hers. Imagine you're going back to your own old self, Empress. You'll be depressed as fuck. You won't be getting a dick like that one that you be trapped, the guy that you trap. Phew. You're going back to your basic, your low life. You will never get a chance to date another chosen one again. I feel sorry for the things that you introduce on yourself that is not your standard. It's like introducing yourself in me introducing myself in an expensive lifestyle that I cannot afford. I just feel sorry for her. Like, it will be so hard for her to adapt. Introduce yourself in a lifestyle you don't afford. You don't afford that nigga. You know that. You don't afford the lifestyle that we're trying to work whatsoever, because you're broke. You're broke as bitch. As broke as I am, at least I admit that I'm broke. But when you're acting like you have it, just because you trap a nigga, because your money was going well because of this nigga that you were using as a talisman, whatever, to shield yourself, protect yourself. You were using this man as a protection spell. And also using us, taking from us as a protection spell, because some of us will even said positive things about you. You haven't said positive things about you because we're picking up on our energies. We're completing our energy without realizing it. Goodbye, my love. Goodbye, my friend. You've been the one for me. I'm so hollow, baby. I am so hollow. This song has been on my heart, on my head. I think Empress need to hear that. I am so hollow, baby. So, goodbye, my love. Goodbye, my friend. Just say goodbye to your old life, this life you are living. Goodbye, my love. Goodbye, my friend. You've been on one for me. Go back to your thug life. Go back to your low life. Go back to your old life. Go back. Go back. You know you deserve those men you've been trashing on your YouTube channel. You know that. What am I doing? You know that. You deserve thugs that kill people, Lou, because you kill things. You even want to kill me. I don't know how many people that you killed. I am so hollow. Goodbye, Empress. To the lifestyle that you introduce yourself, that you don't afford. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. She's going down. She's a true Empress, lying to the God's children. Never mind my singing, guys. I can be creative in a weird way. When God created me, he created like sometimes I feel like a lunatic, but a beautiful lunatic, because I don't vibrate from a low vibrational thing. So I'm that lunatic that is know when to be demonic, when to be not to. But most of the time I vibrate from a light space. But this time around, I have to sing for you, Empress. Goodbye, 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 Empress Lilian. Goodbye, I'm so hollow, baby. You've been the one who was destroying us. Goodbye, goodbye, Lord Ring. The Lord Ring. It's time for you to go. You were a demon that we experience. Go and enjoy your demons alone. Don't influence people with those demons. Stay with your demons, heal your demons. Don't bother people with your demons. Don't stop using men to get by. Stop using men, Empress, to get by. Stop. Go and finish whatever the diploma or whatever in high school that you didn't finish. Go back to school. Go start over. If you didn't get caught by it, because I saw FBI is on your leg. They're in your business. You've been watched and you are scared. And you're scared of the video that I will post. You keep checking. What did I pick up? It's sad. It's sad to be you. Sad to be like you. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad to be like you, guys. I think I'm wasting my time here because electricity is not here. So I am supposed to light the cake, but I will. But for now, yeah, hey guys, hey. We're gonna meet every devil, I'm telling you. Don't give up. Don't give up. Because God loves us all. God loves us all. He loves his children. He loves people who are devoted to him. Truthfully. He loves people who are devoted for him truthfully. So if you're watching this and you're feeling weird, like, how? But why God will allow me to go through that? Because he wanted to upgrade you. This was an upgrade. The only thing Empress got from us, he got only the title of using us. That's the only thing she got. Title of using us. Only. She got the title of using us. She got it to experience how it felt like to be divine family, but she'll never experience that again. And the dick that she's been talking about on YouTube content, like, oh, God gave you a nice dick, and you can tell, like, it bothered her. But I was like, why it looked like she looked bothered when she said that? Because she said she have like a partner that is like that. Shem, his man is good looking, Shem. This is why I guess that's why she was trying to embody my energy so much, to the point she embodied my physical appearance. She's just so me with that man. I guess she sensed that he's my man. Because why would I have dreamed about that? And then Empress Lilian is doing that exactly in real life. I guess coming people can tell who's your soulmate before you do sometimes. Even though God will show you in your dreams. Oh, baby girl. She's moving funny, Sham. I think I will leave, but let me just wait a little seconds. But I will leave, guys. Thank you guys for watching my shit. Thank you so much. Love you.